Hi, my name's Steve Sims and I'm doing this video without Brian or Jim or any of the other crew over board meetings knowing about it, and by now they're probably pissed off and wish I wasn't doing this. But I wanted to tell you my story without them giving me any kind of coaxing or any one-liners that they would put up with. So here's the scoop. I was at the Joe Polish 25k club a year ago and I was learning from some of the greatest entrepreneurs worldwide. And I noticed one thing about the entrepreneurs, and it wasn't that they were all wealthy and rich and creative or any of those things. They were all old. Now, I got kids and there's lots of entrepreneurs out there that got kids, and the kids are like, Dad, what is it you actually do? Because they're at school, they're learning geography, biology, all these ologies, and they're kind of thinking, how does this actually translate into a career? You go home and the entrepreneurs in us, we're out having meetings, surfing, everything we're doing, we're being creative, we're thinking, we're constantly working new angles. So I wanted to find one way of actually instructing and imparting with my kids. Entrepreneurs are a way of life, and there's a method and there's a network, and you can get in this, but I didn't know how to do it. So I expressed to Joe, I wish you guys out here could do something more for the kids. Jim taps me on the shoulder and says, that's what we do at board meetings. So he invited me down to Florida, put up with me for 4 days, and they taught us how to do everything from yoga, surfing, and in an informal but clever concept, they got everyone interacting real quick. We were tight. We knew these people that we were in the room with. Within an hour, I'd known them for like 10 years, and we were on the same wavelength because we were all entrepreneurs and they were all kids of entrepreneurs. So in a very tight time, the kids were all forming together, and I remember sitting there with Kourosh as the kids just went off and just sat with each other because there was a kindred spirit in that room. Now, they imparted with the kids on how to be an entrepreneur, how to think, how to relate. It was a great bonding experience for my kids, for my child actually, as one parent, one child. Henry came back and he was able to go to school with a new way of life. He was able to view it as an addition, a benefit, a tool to his future, but not his future. And that was a great concept. He's made friends in 4 days at board meetings, which are better friends to him now than he's had with kids for 2 years in high school. So I recommend board meetings. I think the way they do it is clever. It looks laid back, it's lax, it's relaxed, it's cool, it's a vibe. You'd be amazed at how well it's actually put together. As I say, the simplest things, usually the hardest things to put together, these guys made it look seamless, and I applaud them for it. They did a fantastic job. I urge you, if you're an entrepreneur and you've got a child, you've got 3 kids, pick your favorite one. If you're an entrepreneur and you've got no kids, buy one. Get to board meetings. You've got to do it. I endorse it. I'm going back again. I think it's fantastic. Jim, Brian, Kourosh, thank you for doing what you're doing. Just keep up the good work. Love you, boys. Thanks.